probably got them in his pocket. Ladies and gentlemen, a quick reminder, the NJCAA and TCCAA are committed to the ideals of good sportsmanship, safety, and fair play by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We ask all spectators, coaches, and student athletes to show respect for the opposing team, game officials, and each other. Persons throwing objects, use of profanity, racist, sexist, or other abusive comments or actions in opposition with good sportsmanship will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the facility and are subject to prosecution if necessary. Your cooperation is greatly appreciated. 72900. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Eddie Campbell Field on the campus of Columbia State Community College for the 2026 TCCAA Region 7 Softball Tournament. Boy, we are glad to have you here, and man, what a showdown. The number 1 and number 2 seeds on a collision course this entire tournament, and that's what it has come down to. Let's go ahead and meet the starting lineups. Fall State is the home team. So we're going to get to that. Let's go ahead and get to the visiting team, designated visitors here. Of course, everybody here is a visitor, but anyway, let's go ahead and get to it. The visiting team, the Lady Tigers of Chattanooga State. They've barely had time to catch their breath after that exciting win earlier. Let's get to the starting lineups. They are led by their head coach, Blythe Golden, and Blythe is assisted by Brandon Carr and Amy Davidson. Leading off, the center fielder, number 8. Yes, number 8, it's Salem Odell. Batting second, the second baseman, number 1, Cameron Radley. Batting third, the shortstop, number 4, Hallie Uberoth. Batting fourth, the first baseman, I believe she's playing first. It's Allie Fleck. She's number 23. Batting fifth, the DP, Layla Turner. Pardon me, Layla. She's number 15. Batting next, it's Hannah Gardner, number 5. Batting seventh, Alexis Rosano, the third baseman, number 13. Batting eighth, number 7, the catcher, Brooklyn Moon. Batting ninth, it is the right fielder, Kennedy Hedrick. And the left fielder is number 16, Abigail Walker. Now let's move on to the home team, the number 1 seeded Volunteer State Lady Pioneers. They are led by the coach of the year, Christian Lynn. And Christian, he is assisted by Alyssa Costley. Batting first and playing second base, number 15, Alyssa Dixon. Batting second, the center fielder, number 77, Abby Merle. Batting third, the shortstop, number 29, Mally Grizzle. Batting fourth, the third baseman, 00, that's Maddie Shenton. Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 5, Maddie Goad. Batting sixth, the right fielder, number 1, Anaya Dawson. Batting seventh, the left fielder, number 2, Caitlin Dillard. Batting eighth and catching, number 7, Kylie Irwin. Batting ninth, it's the DP, number 9, Kirsten Smith. And in the circle, number 18, Grayson Nealon. All right, ladies. Your time is now. Let's play ball. The following is a presentation of the Game Time Sports Network. from Eddie Campbell Field on the campus of Columbia State Community College in Columbia, Tennessee. It's the 2026 TCCAA Region 7 Softball Tournament. And now, from Eddie Campbell Field in Columbia, Tennessee, it's game time. Yes, folks, it is indeed game time. I'm Jay Harper. Thank you for joining us here for Championship Tuesday. I'm also going to be doubling up as the public address announcer here since our PA announcer under the weather, so you'll hear me doing that as well, and I'm about to do that right now. Leading off this championship game, it's the top of the order for the Lady Tigers. The center fielder, number 8, Salem Odell. Yes, Salem Odell, she had a big blast in that first game. She had a big home run, but not one there as she flies out. Now batting, the second baseman, Cameron Radley. Grayson Nealon, once again, the pitcher for the Lady Pioneers, getting some instruction from the umpire at third base about how she should approach the circle when delivering the pitch. 2 balls, no strikes. Again, the batter is Cameron Radley. Cameron from Gallatin, Tennessee, where ironically that is the home base for Volunteer State. A 3-0 count on Radley. Due up next, it's the Player of the Year, Hallie Uberoth. Look good, but it is the base on balls. Now stepping into the batter's box, it's the shortstop, number 4, Hallie Uberoth. Uberoth, the Player of the Year in the TCCAA. 26 home runs thus far. She had 25 in the regular season. The foul ball. A runner on first after the base on balls, and we've already got one out as Odell was retired. The 0-1 coming from Nealon. Swung on, lifted out to left field, and drifting foul. As you can hear, the wind is, it's a thing. Yeah, we've got pretty strong winds that are coming directly in from center field, right into our faces here behind home plate. The pitch now from Nealon. Down on strikes goes Uberoth. The next batter is number 23, Allie Fleck. Allie Fleck, she a versatile player. Plays first, pitches, and a heck of a pitcher. That's lifted out center field. The wind making that one an adventure. And down go the Tigers. A scoreless top of the inning will now take us to the bottom of the inning with the Lady Pioneers coming to bat.
I chose Columbia State because it was very convenient, it's close to home.
I get a real sense of community, a sense of family.
I absolutely fell in love with the campus and the faculty and the programs and everything like that, and it was so awesome for me.
Explore your opportunities.
Jay Harper, Game Time Sports Network. It is Championship Tuesday. Now, granted, we're getting to this game a little later than we had envisioned, but we are doing it nonetheless. Stepping up to the plate for the Lady Pioneers to lead them off, it's the second baseman, number 15, Alyssa Dixon. The Pioneers, they come into this game 28-3 in the conference. Lifted out to right field, and the out is made. The next batter, the center fielder, number 77, Abby Merle. Abby, the speedster, and she told me she loves playing center field. She likes the big field. She loves to run and make spectacular catches. And boy, does she do that. Slapped foul. As mentioned previously, Abby was part of the Cleveland State Cougars team and took a year off, and now still with her eligibility has come aboard with Volunteer State. It's a strike. Due up next, it is the shortstop, Mally Grizzle. Hannah Gardner in the circle for Chattanooga State. Hannah, she too quite the versatile player, plays the infield in addition to pitching. The 1-2 coming. Down on strikes goes Merle for the out. Now batting number 29, Mally Grizzle. The off-speed pitch has Grizzle out in front. If Mally can get on, we'll see the first of the Maddies. Maddie Shinton is waiting on deck. Well, Maddie Shinton is going to have to wait just a bit longer, as the strike is the third strike. We'll move to the top of the second inning. Stand by. This is the Game Time Sports Network. We do want to remind you.
In 1967, West Tennessee's first community college opened its doors. In the decades since, graduates have made a name for themselves as healthcare professionals, community leaders, business owners, veterans, educators, and so much more. With 3 generations of Jackson State graduates leading the way, the future has never looked brighter for West Tennessee. We are your community college. We are Jackson State.
Grayson Nealon, long, tall, slender young lady who, can really whip it up there. She's got a pretty serious fastball. Layla Turner is going to be the batter. Stepping into the batter's box to lead off this inning, it is number 15, Layla Turner. Again, Layla Turner is the batter. The pitch now coming from Nealon. It's 2-0. And a little bit of an off-speed pitch has Turner out in front to go 2-1. Layla, she's going to be followed by the pitcher, Hannah Garner. We now go 2-2 on the swing and miss. A quick note, the first baseball game of the tournament occurring at this moment. They're in the, I believe the top of the seventh. And down on strikes goes Turner. We'll get to that score here in just a moment. Stand by. The next batter for the Lady Tigers, number 5, pardon me. Yes, it is number 5, pardon me again. Hannah Garner, the pitcher. Thought her number said 15 there for a minute, as that is lifted out to left field, and the catch is made for the out. 2 away. Stepping up to the plate now, it's the third baseman, number 13, Alexis Rosano. 2 outs for Rosano, nobody on base. Again, we're dealing with a rather blustery day. Well, it's not really cold. It's a little chilly with the wind. Many of the fans out here in jackets and blankets and such. Kind of refreshing here in the press box, to be honest, but the wind is a bit of a pest in that it does tend to blow one's papers and lineup cards and stats, rosters, all that stuff all over the place. Typically, though, I combat that stuff by taping them to the walls. Being careful not to tear up the paint. Of course, there's really not much in the way of paint in here, but the pitch now from Nealon. Big cut from Rosano, where she can't catch up to the fastball. Let's get back to the score here for the baseball game. Chattanooga State and Southwest Tennessee hooking it up here this first day of baseball. They're in the top of the seventh. The Chat State Tigers up over the Salukis 11-4. Cleveland State, Dyersburg State, the next game over in baseball. And again, those games, they're all on Game Time Sports Network as well. Swing and a miss. That will retire the sides. Let me do another announcement here for you and for the fans here at the ballpark. Keep in mind, all games for the 2026 TCCAA Baseball and Softball Tournament are available for viewing at GameTimeSportsNetwork.com. Just a side note, baseball happening today. It's the first day of the baseball tournament behind us here. And the first game pitting the counterparts to the Lady Tigers. It's the Tigers of Chattanooga State facing the Salukis of Southwest Tennessee. They currently are in the, I believe, the top of the seventh inning. And it's 11-4, Chattanooga State. Yeah, well, I'm looking at the live stream here, and of course it's a little behind. It says 11-4, but let's get back to it here. Now batting, 00, Maddie Shinton. And I have got cords draped all over the place. And I typically stand, but as that is popped up. But I am sitting for this and rolling over cords with the chair. All right, let's get to the next batter. Now stepping into the batter's box, it is number 5, Maddie Goad. Yes, it's Maddie to Maddie. And before Maddie, it was Mally. Yes, Pat, can I have an M? A lot of M's there. M's and E's. Anaya Dawson, the right fielder, she is on deck. A 1-1 count with 1 out. Bottom of the second inning. We are scoreless at the moment. Off the end of the bat and foul. Again, I'm being pressed into double duty here due to our public address announcer being a little under the weather. I too, I'm not sick or anything, but this front or whatever this weather system is, that is a rocket out to left field as Goad delivers a 1-out double. Now batting for the Lady Pioneers, the right fielder, number 1, Anaya Dawson. So yes, pressed into public address duty here. At least you'll know who the heck's coming up if I fail to mention it on the on this broadcast / live stream. But yeah, I've got some kind of sniffly thing. It's an allergy thing. There's something that this little system has stirred up, and apparently it has gotten the better of my public address colleague. A 0-2 count, 1 out for Dawson. The pitch high, as once again the pitcher is Hannah Garner. The count even at 2 balls, 2 strikes with Dawson at the plate. A runner in scoring position with 1 out. Fouled back behind us as the count will remain 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss for the out, 2 away. The next batter, number 2, Caitlin Dillard. Just fouled off the end of the bat. The count will go to no balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs with a runner on second base. as the Lady Pioneers threatening for the first time early in this game as we are in the bottom of the second inning. Missing up and away. The pitch from Garner. Waiting on deck is the catcher, Kylie Irwin. Swung on and fouled to stay alive at 1-2 with 2 outs. Chattanooga State putting a hurt on Southwest Tennessee in the baseball game behind us, 16-4 in the top of the 7th. As that pitch fouled away. Here comes the pitch now from Garner. The 1-2. Laced out to center field. That's going to find the grass. And the run does score. That will. Okay. An explanation would be nice here. Are they claiming that the batter hit the ball and was out of the batter's box because the run is not counting? Oh, my goodness. So, yes, that is the case. Out of the box. And thus called out. So there is no score still as we move now to the next half inning.
Roane State is amazing. Here you'll get a top-notch education with professors who inspire, and with Tennessee Promise or Reconnect, it can be very affordable. Ball State offers small class sizes, 4 convenient locations, and we are big on experiences. Whether you thrive in the lab, the studio, the field, the classroom, or just enjoy hanging around campus, join the family. Go to ballstate.edu to get started.
Okay. Brooklyn Moon up at the plate. Currently batting for Chat State, it's Brooklyn Moon. Big swing and a miss. The 1-2 coming from Nealon, and it's high and outside. That will bring up the next batter. Now batting number 9, Kennedy Hedrick. That hit back to the pitcher. Oh, mercy. And the runner belly flopping over to first base. Hopefully she's okay. My gosh. Kennedy Hedrick. We'll announce this batter here in just a moment. Now batting, number 8, Salem Odell. Fouled off. And a 1-ball, 2-strike count with 2 outs. A little blooper over to second, scooped, and that will do it as we move along to the next half inning.
As a first-generation college student, estaba un poco nerviosa. I knew I would need extra support, but I didn't know where to find it. At Roane State, I have a success coach to help me with every step along the way. Para más información, visita la página roanestate.edu.
Ladies and gentlemen, a quick side note as the first day of baseball happening today behind us at Dave Hall Field. Currently, Chattanooga State in the bottom of the 7th inning, leading Southwest Tennessee 16-4. Leading off the inning, it's number 7, Kylie Irwin. Kylie Irwin, a quite capable catcher, the batter now. What an absolutely great reflex play as Rosano just grabbed a hot shot for the out. Kirsten Smith, the batter, just flying out to left field. We now turn to the top of the inning with number 15, Alyssa Dixon. Dixon pops it up, but it is foul. Nobody's going to get to that one. Foul back. One ball, two strikes with 2 outs. And fouled again. Will do it again. Two balls, two strikes with 2 outs. Nobody on as we are in this pitcher's duel. Swung on out to center field. The left fielder, though, takes over and makes the catch. That is Walker. Once again, this pitcher's duel continues as no score after that half inning of play. The bottom of the third has just completed as we move to the top of the inning. You know, the last time these two got together, which was yesterday, we kind of had the same kind of game where it was just tight. These are two pretty evenly matched teams, the 1 and 2 seeds. And then finally, Vol State came alive and was able to capture the game the last time they got together. This one kind of has that same feel to it where somebody is going to end up breaking through and be declared the champion. Cloudy skies, windy, but dry for the moment. Now batting, the second baseman, number 1, Cameron Radley. Grayson Nealon steps back into the circle. Both of these pitchers just taking care of business. The first pitch is just a bit off the plate, a little low, actually. So we started off 1 ball, no strikes. There's a strike. Radley, she'll be followed by Hallie Ubera. The 1-1 pitch coming. Out to right field, Dawson chasing, but nothing doing. The 1-2 coming. That gets past Radley at second. What I meant to say was that Radley is the one that hit the ball. Hallie Uberoff, the batter, and she flies out to center field. Now stepping into the batter's box, it's number 23, Allie Fleck. Yeah, I'm here patting my head and rubbing my stomach. A strike for the first pitch from Allie Fleck as she is now in the box. Layla Turner waiting on deck with an 0-1 count and 1 out and a runner on. A swing and a miss. Some rather excited fans here. An 0-2 count. Swung on, and it stays 0-2 on the foul ball. You can see how the tree there behind the press box getting tossed around. Yeah, this wind it's pretty considerable. Foul ball. Just missing high and outside. The 2-2 count. Swung on and over to the second baseman where the out is recorded. Now batting number 15, Layla Turner. We've got 2 outs with Turner at the plate. Runner moved over to second. That is Radley. The off-speed pitch has Turner out in front. Popped up, and the left side of the infield chasing it, but it is beyond the dugout. Down on strikes. Heelan is dealing. Nealon is dealing. Grayson Nealon. As we remain scoreless, I'm Jay Harper. This is the Game Time Sports Network.
In 1967, West Tennessee's first community college opened its doors. In the decades since, Graduates have made a name for themselves as healthcare professionals, community leaders, business owners, veterans, educators, and so much more. With 3 generations of Jackson State graduates leading the way, the future has never looked brighter for West Tennessee. We are your community college. We are Jackson State.
Back at it here on the Game Time Sports Network. Yeah, boy, we've got a dandy going, the pitchers duel that we all somewhat expected. Layla Turner moving out to right field. We still have Garner in the pitcher's circle. And coming up to bat, Abby Merle. Leading off the inning and now batting for the Lady Pioneers, Abby Merle. Merle, the center fielder, and number 2 in the batting order. She'll be followed by Mally Grizzle. That will be an out as Merle down on strikes. Now batting number 29, Mally Grizzle. Yes, we will have that keyword of the game. I get asked about that every game. Seems rather insignificant in a championship game, but we'll get to it. Ooh, where is that one going to go? That is a blast that breaks the tie. The home run as Grizzle adds the sizzle to make it a 1-0 ball game. A 1-out bomb. The batter currently 0-0, Maddie Shinton. Maddie leads the team in home runs, and she almost had the second run of this game, but pulled that foul the previous swing of the bat. One ball and 2 strikes. The Lady Pioneers breaking through. A solo homer puts them on the board first in the bottom of the 4th. The pop foul, so Shinton back to the batter's box. High and outside. Hannah Garner, the pitcher. Lifted foul. Shinton really staying tough, forcing Garner to continue to throw pitch after pitch. Missing up in the zone. That will fill us up at 3-2. Waiting on deck is Maddie Goad. And there is another blast. It is another blast for Volunteer State. Maddie Shinton going deep to make it 2-0. You knew it was just a matter of time before one of these outstanding teams would break through. And it is the number 1 seed that has done that thus far. Now batting number 5, Maddie Goad. Maddie Shinton leading the team in home runs. I believe that's number 22. Coach Blythe Golden hanging with her pitcher Garner thus far. And Hannah, along with her counterpart across the way, Nealon, they have both just been pitching outstanding. But Volunteer State has broken through here. A 3-0 count. Looking at a strike. Swung on the 3-1. That will make it 3-2 with 1 out. That baseball game across the way is a final. 16-4 is what it ended up being as Chattanooga State beats the Salukis. And we have a base hit to keep the inning just rolling right along for the Volunteer State Pioneers. The next batter, number 1, Anaya Dawson. Blythe Golden is now making the change in the circle, as it appears to be number 27. 23, pardon me. It's Allie Fleck. 23. Number 23 is Allie Fleck. Now in the pitcher's circle for the Chattanooga State Lady Tigers, it is number 23, Allie Fleck. Allie Fleck, she's seen quite a bit of work in this tournament. The lefty, who in that first game earlier today, where the Lady Tigers defeated Roane State, Allie pitched quite a bit in that game. That off-speed changeup of hers is deadly, and she is so just accurate with that pitch. That had a lot of the Roane State batters totally out of sync. Allie Fleck in the pitcher's circle now. Once again, the Volunteer State batter is Anaya Dawson. Now, Christian Lynn just checking with the umpire, the Vol State coach, to just kind of confirm who's going where and whatnot. The runner on first, one out, as the Lady Pioneers looking perhaps to add on more. Swung on and popped up. Nobody's going to be able to get that. The off speed, there's that changeup from Fleck. Rarely does she miss the plate with it. Right back to the pitcher. Now, are they saying foul ball? Apparently they are. So Miss Dawson will get back in the batter's box, and we'll try this again. A 1-2 count. Wow. There she was thinking that she might have a hit and ends up being out on strikes. Now batting, number 2, it's Caitlin Dillard. Fleck delivering to Dillard. She offers at the first pitch. That is a fair ball, and she is out, and that will retire the side. We will move along now to the top of the inning. And I think we'll have some more defensive replacements here in a moment. We'll get to those after we get to this on the Game Time Sports Network.
I chose Columbia State because it was very convenient. It's close to home.
I get a real sense of community, a sense of family.
I absolutely fell in love with the campus and the faculty and the programs and everything like that, and it was so awesome for me.
Explore your opportunities.
We now move to the top of the 5th inning, as Grayson Nealon, who is literally a head taller than all of her teammates in the infield, she will assume the pitcher's circle once again. Why not? Why wouldn't she, as she's throwing a shutout thus far? Now batting, number 5, Hannah Garner. It's a strike to Garner. Garner started the game in the pitcher's circle. Hannah is from Milledgeville, Georgia. She just a freshman. On deck is Alexis Rosano. Nealon missing outside. The count going to 2-1. The 3-1 coming from Grayson Nealon. The changeup as Garner well out in front. We'll do it again on the full count. The pitch from Nealon, that is the walk. A little brief meeting in the circle. That is lifted sky high and hauled in by the center fielder, Abby Merle. Now batting number 7, Brooklyn Moon. A 1-1 count with 1 out, and the runner on first. The 2-1 coming from Nealon to Moon. Swing and a miss. And Moon is retired. So, we now have a batter, Taylor Sherwood. Now batting, Taylor Sherwood. The first pitch is a strike. Just missing low. The count goes even at 2-2. We are now full. 2 outs. Runner on first for Chattanooga State with a 3-2 count. And the strikeout to retire the sides. The Lady Tigers threaten but come up empty as we now move to the bottom of the inning. Keep in mind, GameTimeSportsNetwork.com is the place to watch all of the action for the TCCAA Tournament. Baseball, the first game of the day, concluded here just a bit ago. And the final, Chattanooga State defeating Southwest Tennessee 16-4. Upcoming the next baseball game across the street, Cleveland State Cougars and the Dyersburg State Eagles will get going here momentarily. Leading off the inning, number 7, Kylie Irwin. One away on the pop foul that was caught. The next batter, number 9, Kirsten Smith. Okay. Two balls, one strike with one out. Make that 2 outs. We now return to the top of the order with number 15, Alyssa Dixon. Dixon, the second baseman. At the end of this half inning, we'll have our keyword of the game. Go ahead and get that taken care of. That the out made at first. So a fairly easy inning will take us now to the top of the 7th. The keyword of the game. What is that about, you ask? Well, we've been giving a keyword of the game, and those that will email that keyword to info@gametimesportsnetwork.com, you'll automatically be eligible to win a nice video camera that we'll ship out to you, along with some shirts and, oh gosh, what else we got? Like the nice insulated mugs, the kind of the thermos type mugs, Game Time Sports Network mug. So the keyword for this game, what else would it be besides champion? Champion is our keyword. Email that to info@gametimesportsnetwork.com. And if you have been emailing us other keywords, that just increases your odds of winning. So keep sending them in. We'll have them for the baseball games as well. Champion, our keyword of the game. So let me make an announcement. As Miss Odell coming to the plate. Grayson Nealon looks to wrap this one up, as she is still in there as we're in the top of the 6th inning. Now batting, number 8, Salem Odell. Salem, she'll be followed by Cameron Radley and Hallie Uberoth. We have managed to stay dry, thankfully. A 3-0 count. Already getting those emails. Thank you. We appreciate you checking in. Here comes the 3-0. It's a strike. That makes it 3-1. Thank you, Willie Young. We see your email. Connie Deering, Delaney Tippett, Toby Smith, a variety of others, and I've seen your name out there on other keywords. That lifted foul, chasing, not going to be playable. That will bring it up to a full count, 3-2, nobody out. Still a chance for Chattanooga State. This team certainly has the offensive capability. After all, it is only a 2-0 game. And there you have it. That cuts the lead in half. It is a solo shot by the batter. The home run from Salem Odell. She hit a home run in the earlier game today. So almost right on cue. Chat State letting the world know they ain't gonna just float away here. It appears that Coach Christian Lynn, yes, he is going to his bullpen. And the new pitcher, rather. Number 19 is the new pitcher. That would be Caitlin Davis. Grayson Nealon doing a masterful job. Scoreless up to this point. But then Odell comes through to cut the lead in half. Now stepping into the batter's box, it is the second baseman, number 1, Cameron Radley. Making things interesting. Again, as I mentioned, it's only a 2-0 ball game at that juncture. And this Chat State team certainly has the offensive capability to, we just witnessed it. Missing outside. Caitlin Davis, the pitcher. Fouled back. One ball, 2 strikes. Davis delivers. That gets past the second baseman. Alyssa Dixon could not handle it. The tying run now on base. Now batting, number 4, Hallie Uberoth. Hallie, the player of the year with 26 home runs. Now, no matter how much you tell yourself as a batter in this situation, I just want to get a hit. Come on. You want to clobber it all the way to Manchester and make it a 3-2 ball game. There's a strike. A 1-ball, 2-strike count. Nobody out. We're in the top of the 6th in the championship game, TCCAA Region 7. That is crushed. That is out of here. Out of here. Hallie Uberoth wanting to crush it, and by gosh, that is what she has just done to put her team on top in this championship game, 3-2. There, my friends, is the TCCAA Player of the Year. What a dramatic moment. The batter, Allie Fleck, just grounding out as we now move to the number 5 hitter, number 15, Layla Turner. Talk about clutch. Uberoth with her 27th home run of the year. And it may well be the biggest of her college career. Fouled back. The 2-1 pitch about to come. Grayson Nealon was removed from the game after giving up a solo homer. Relieved by this young lady, Caitlin Davis, a fantastic pitcher. Uberoth winning the battle. to make it 3-2. That would have been a 4-2 ball game if she straightened that out a little bit. Just getting around a bit late. 2-2 count, 1 out. Chat State dugout, as you can imagine, they are beside themselves. The 3-2. Staying alive. Up next, it's Hannah Garner. The payoff pitch coming from Davis. That is a rocket hit out to right field. Turner hooking it, going all the way to second base. It's a 1-out double as Chat State's bats have awakened. And it looks like Christian Lynn is going to make another pitching move as number 21 is jogging into the contest. Now in the pitcher's circle, number 21, Courtney Denreiter. Courtney Denreiter, the new pitcher for Coach Lynn. How quickly things can change. And that's something to keep in mind when we get to the bottom of the inning. I had mentioned that it was only a 2-0 ball game and that Chat State had the offensive capability to come back, to go ahead, and lo and behold, that has occurred. But on the flip side of that, Ball State, they're not the number 1 seed for nothing. They too have that capability, and currently they're only down by 1 run. However, that could change as Garner now at the plate. The Chat State batter, Hannah Garner. Two balls, no strikes with 1 out. Waiting on deck, it's Alexis Rosano. The count going 3-0. The new pitcher, Denreiter, just trying to get her bearings here. Taking all the way, ball 4, 2 runners on for the next batter. Stepping up to the plate, number 13, Alexis Rosano. See, you got to turn on that geeky announcer thing whenever you do the PA, see. Because, I think, I'm pretty conversational because that's just me. But then, when you do the announcing, it's, you turn into this guy. There's a strike. In radio, we call those types of guys pukers. I started in radio 48 years ago. Yikes. Swing and a miss, and down on strikes goes Rosano. The next batter, number 7, Brooklyn Moon. Two away for Chat State. 2 runners on base. Boy, you know that they would certainly like to add more with this dangerous Volunteer State team coming up in the bottom of the 6th. And they've also got the bottom of the 7th that they could utilize if they still find themselves behind. So certainly not a comfortable margin of lead here with just 1 run. Not comfortable at all. Swing and a miss. The pitch from Dinrider. And she comes in. She's fired up. She comes in and takes care of business to halt the threat. We will now move to the bottom of the inning. As you know, the Lady Pioneers, they are anxious to get back in that batter's box. We're anxious to come back. You stay with us. Game Time Sports Network.
Roane State is amazing. Here you'll get a top-notch education with professors who inspire. And with Tennessee Promise or Reconnect, it can be very affordable. Ball State offers small class sizes, 4 convenient locations, and we are big on experiences. Whether you thrive in the lab, the studio, the field, the classroom, or just enjoy hanging around campus, join the family. Go to ballstate.edu to get started.
I chose Columbia State because it was very convenient, it's close to home.
I get a real sense of community, a sense of family.
I absolutely fell in love with the campus and the faculty and the programs and everything like that, and it was so awesome for me.
Explore your opportunities.
Allie Fleck continuing in the circle as we now begin the bottom of the 6th inning. Stepping up to the plate, it's the center fielder, number 77, Abby Merle. Yes, Miss Fleck, she's been tasked to go ahead and, for the moment perhaps, close this one out. She's going to have to work her way through the heart of this order. I believe they were waiting for a player to make their way from the bullpen into the dugout. Now that they're clear, we'll get to it here again with Merle at the plate. Abby swings that slap swinging style of hers, but she gets around a bit late. Merle trying to drag a bunt, but makes it strike 2. An 0-2 count on Merle. She is due to be followed by the shortstop, Mally Grizzle. Right at the base of the fence, Merle, who's not quote-unquote a home run hitter, almost became one. Now batting, it's number 29, Mally Grizzle. Ooh, that well hit, but there is the left fielder to make the catch. That is none other than Caitlin Dillard. 2 down. The next batter, 0-0, Maddie Shinton. Yes.
Katie's website. Here, I got it. I'm pulling it up on Katie's website. I think it was new.
The 0-1 pitch now from Fleck is off the plate. The 1-1 coming with 2 outs. Lifted out to right field. That finds the grass, so the inning continues. Now stepping up to the plate, number 5, Maddie Goad. Getting through the heart of this Pioneers order, no easy task. 1 run to tie, and the go-ahead run at the plate with Shinton on first as Goad fouls off the pitch. Just missing. The strike call. Yeah, about 150 umpires here. That was a nice pitch, as someone was yelling. 2-2 count, 2 outs. Fleck tried to flip that changeup in there, and it just kind of slipped out of her hand. The batter, Maddie Goad, a full count. 2 outs, runner on. It's a base on balls. So the go-ahead runs are on base. Now batting, number 1, Anaya Dawson. Christian Lynn may be looking to have a pinch runner, and that is the case as number 27 comes out to pinch run for Shinton. Pinch running for number 27. Who was that? Number 27, Savannah White. Kind of just left my brain. Two outs with 2 runners on for Dawson. Tight situation as the Chat State, the number 2 seed, ahead of the number 1 seed by 1 lone run. Dawson pulls it foul. Tying run at second. A clean base hit could, in fact, tie this championship game. Savannah White, the pinch runner for Shinton, at second. Maddie Goad at first. 2 balls, 1 strike with 2 outs. Both runners advance as the catcher Moon dropped the pitch and allowed the go-ahead run to get into scoring position. A 3-1 count on Anaya Dawson. We have gone full at 3-2. Allie Fleck a pitch away from getting out of a sticky situation. The payoff pitch. Fleck can't believe it. Neither can the Chat State fans. They thought that was an inside corner strike, but it is ball 4 that loads the bases. A 2-out walk. And I believe it's Christian Lynn's pinch hitting expert, Jordan Lucas. Lucas came in a pinch hitting situation earlier in this tournament and hit a home run. Now, we have seen Coach Lynn do this before with bases loaded. He has brought in Lucas previously, and she wasn't able to capitalize on it in that particular instance, but she certainly is one of Coach Lynn's favorite go-tos in this type of scenario. Now pinch hitting for number 2, it's number 12, Jordan Lucas. Drama, drama, drama. What else would you expect when these two meet? As Fleck delivers a swing and miss strike. The TCCAA Tournament Championship on the line. And the out is made. Allie Fleck and company get out of the jam and leave 3 runners stranded. We will now move to the top of the 7th on the Game Time Sports Network.
Roane State is amazing. Here you'll get a top-notch education with professors who inspire, and with Tennessee Promise or Reconnect, it can be very affordable. Ball State offers small class sizes, 4 convenient locations, and we are big on experiences. Whether you thrive in the lab, the studio, the field, the classroom, or just enjoy hanging around campus, join the family. Go to ballstate.edu to get started.
This game certainly has not disappointed. Denrider back in the circle. Courtney Denrider. Rather herky-jerky motion. Leading off the top of the 7th inning. It's number 28, Taylor Sherwood. Chat State, I know that they are, there's no way that they're feeling complacent with just this 1-run lead. Denrider's first pitch is a strike. Courtney's delivery is just all arms and legs. An 0-2 count now on Sherwood. Then Ryder's pitch slips out of her hand, sails over the catcher. We'll be back to the top of the order with Salem Odell. She the next batter. A 1-2 count. 2-2. Missing inside and a bit high as well. Denrider going full count on the leadoff batter this inning. Taylor Sherwood. Here's the payoff now. Just missing, just swinging under it a bit. The lights are on here at Eddie Campbell Field. Over to second base, and the play is made for the out. One away. Stepping into the batter's box, it's the leadoff batter, number 8, Salem Odell. Salem with a big home run. I mean, let's face it, that's the game winner currently, should this hold up. Salem hit a home run in game 1 today. The game that defeated Roane State that got them to this championship game. Denrider, the delivery, the pitch, swing and a miss. Denrider with a very determined look on her face. She definitely means business. She fires in that pitch that misses up and away. She works quite fast. You can tell she feels like she's in a rhythm, and as a former high school and college pitcher, I know how that feels. When a pitcher is in that groove like that, it's like, hey, you get in the box. Let's go. Of course, now with pitch clocks and all that stuff in the major league level, you know, stepping out of the box and slowing down a pitcher like this is a little more problematic. And there is Odell doing what Salem does as the leadoff hitter. A one-out single. The next batter is number 1, Cameron Radley. Odell, a base-stealing threat. It's a first pitch strike to Radley. With, for the moment, perhaps the hero of the day, Hallie Uberoth, waiting on deck. That is in the field of play, and the catch is made by Dixon. 2 away. Now batting the shortstop, number 4, Hallie Uberoth. We've just hit 7 o'clock here in Columbia, Tennessee. We certainly had no idea we would be playing at this time of night, as the championship game was scheduled originally for 3 p.m. But weather forcing a change of plans. And we may also have a change of plans tomorrow. Just giving you a heads up. Nothing official's been determined yet, or at least it's not been passed on to me as of yet. But the forecast tomorrow doesn't look good. There's a strike to Uberoth. But dealing with weather is the reality of tournaments. Uberoth giving it a ride. And that, her second blast of the day. The TCCAA Player of the Year has turned into the Player of the Tournament. Wow. That is impressive. High pressure situation. Now batting number 23, Allie Fleck. You need insurance runs? Put Hallie Uberoth up at the plate. She'll give you insurance runs. I am by no means am in any way involved in determining the most valuable player of the tournament. But if I had my vote, number 4 for Chat State. She would certainly be there. A 2-out, 2-run homer, giving the Chat State Tigers added runs that they most certainly needed. We go full now with Allie Fleck at the plate. Layla Turner waits on deck, should Allie reach. The payoff on the full count. We'll do it again. A huge upset in the making. The number 2 seed, Chattanooga State, on top currently in the top of the 7th. Fleck goes down, and now it will be up to Volunteer State to put some folks on base. The bottom of the 7th inning coming up. And boy, talk about a high-pressure situation for the Chattanooga State pitcher in the circle. Who will that be? Will Coach Golden introduce a new pitcher into the circle? Currently, it appears that Allie Fleck will be called upon to return to the circle and help win a championship for the Chattanooga State Lady Tigers. Tournament baseball started today. Game 1 had the Southwest Tennessee Salukis up against the Chattanooga State Tigers, the counterpart to these ladies. Chattanooga State running away with it, 16-4. Dyersburg State and Cleveland State are currently in battle across the road. They're in the top of the 2nd with no score. The batter is number 7, Kylie Irwin. That just scoots off the turf. It's a leadoff batter, leadoff runner. As Uberoth, that was really just one of those short hop grounders. It's very difficult to handle. Now pinch running at first base. Number 8, Willow Carden. Now batting, number 9, Kirsten Smith. First pitch strike from Allie Fleck. There are a number of pitchers, certainly, that also would definitely be under consideration for any tournament MVP honors. There is a great snag by the second baseman. What a beautiful play. Got to give credit to Radley at second, laying out and collecting the first out. Now batting, number 15, Alyssa Dixon. The off-speed pitch misses high. Alyssa, she'll be followed by Abby Merle. Swing and a miss as the count goes at 1-1. One out. Runner on second. The tying run on deck. Slapped foul. That will bring the count to 1 ball, 2 strikes. Flex off-speed pitch. As I mentioned earlier, that changeup of hers is pretty darned effective. And she throws it in any count. She's let off a number of hitters with that. I think that hit her bat. Dixon not trying to plead a case that she was hit by the pitch. But it did, in fact, hit off the bat, off the knob of the bat. A 2-2 count with 1 out. The pitch from the left-hander is lifted and called for by the first baseman, Garner. Out number 2. It's going to be up to Abby Merle to keep the hope alive for a tournament championship for Volunteer State. As she now steps into the batter's box with 2 outs and a runner on second. Strike 1. And that is ball game. The Chattanooga State Lady Tigers come through in the upset. The number 2 seed walking away with a tournament championship with a 5-2 final score. Hallie Uberoth coming through with a huge 2-run homer. What an absolutely incredible tournament. What an incredible performance by both of these teams to make it this far. The cliche about it's a shame one of them has to lose, and boy, that is certainly accurate in this case. 2 great programs, 2 great coaches, great people. No matter who would have come out victorious in this one, they would certainly make the TCCAA Region 7 NJCAA Region 7 team proud. We are going to have a presentation of trophies and such, awards and whatnot. And we're going to stay right here for that, of course.
No. We have a what-if game. That's not till the next game.
Okay. All right. We've got the what-if game. All right.
They'll win the championship game. That's just the first championship game.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. All right. So we've got, we've got the what-if game because this is Vol State's first loss, correct? So, all right. So there you have it. I was getting a little ahead of myself. But nonetheless, this game will lead us to another game because it's a double elimination tournament. And I should have, that should have entered my brain. But nonetheless, the what-if game. Now that is scheduled to take place tomorrow. However, we've got some weather issues that may interrupt some things. So that is still, up in the air, literally, as to what will transpire with that. I would suggest that you just stay glued to social media, the TCCAA Twitter page, X page, Facebook and such. They'll certainly keep you posted, and as soon as we hear about things of that nature, we will do the same. So, I guess we'll wrap this one up here for the day, as it's yet to be determined about the what-if game. Well, it ain't what if, it's happening. When it's happening, that, the big question. So, congratulations to both teams. They both still have a shot at things here.